defining moment of the album was when the opportunity presented itself, that I was able to get the guys on the project that I was able to. You get in a room with Nathan East and Kenny Aronoff and Anton Fig, it doesn't take long to figure out why they are who they are. And I've been very fortunate to have that experience with them. Very thankful for it. How I decided on the lineup was pretty simple. We put together a list, a very short list, and at the top of that list was the three guys who ended up on it. You know, Nathan East and Anton Fig and Kenny Aronoff. You know, I had the usual cast of characters that I've recorded with throughout the years, but those three guys were pretty special. It was pretty cool to get them on the album, that's for sure. I ended up with two albums because at the end I ended up with quite a bit of material, and it felt like two different albums when we narrowed it down. You know, High Tide definitely has a contemporary jazz vibe to it, and Little Rooms and Broken Doors feels maybe just a little more adult contemporary. It's not quite as jazzy. So that's really how I did it. We narrowed it down to 16 or 17 songs, I forget what it is, and that's how we ended up with two records. So I ended up in the television composing business. I was working in the studio just outside of New York City, and the music director from All My Children had called looking for authentic blues music. I was able to provide that for them, and it just kind of took off from there. You know, so if you're watching television, you know, odds are you're hearing me play guitar at some point. It's on dozens of channels, about 10 times a day. You know, we're up to 7,000 or 8,000 placements at this point, I think. So I've been very fortunate with it, very blessed to be able to do that.
What's your favorite city?
New Orleans or New York, I don't know.
What's your favorite jazz album?
Miles Davis, Kind of Blue.
What's your favorite rock album?
AC/DC, Back in Black.
What's your favorite blues album?
Buddy Guy, Damn Right I Got the Blues.
What's your favorite movie?
Diner.
What song do you wish you wrote?
Oh, the Imperial Death March, Darth Vader's theme.
If you could go back in history, where and when would you go?
The Kennedy assassination.
Who's your favorite Beatle?
Paul McCartney.
If you could have coffee with anyone that is alive or dead, who would it be?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
What's your favorite Hendrix song?
Manic Depression.
If you could play with any living guitarist, who would it be?
Clapton.
If you could play with any dead musician, who would it be?
Muddy Waters.
What's your all-time favorite TV show?
Seinfeld.
What job would you want to do other than being a musician?
Astronaut.
What job would you not want to do?
Doctor.
What trait do you most admire in a person?
Commitment.
What advice would you give your younger self?
The doors in the music business don't open because you're standing in front of them. They're not like supermarket doors.
If you could compete in any sporting event, what would it be?
The Masters.
What is one thing people would be surprised to know about you?
I was a Kiss fanatic when I was a kid.
What's your favorite lyric of all time?
B.B. King. Nobody loves me but my mother, and she could be jiving me too.